One of the common questions that homeowners have when faced with a difficult financial situation is this: what forms of hardship will my bank recognize when I approach them and ask for some sort of a workout, either a loan modification or a short sale? And that's a good question. And ultimately, the answer will vary slightly from lender to lender. The important thing to understand is that as long as your hardship is real and you are able to demonstrate to the bank that this hardship has caused you to default on your loan or is causing you to face imminent default on your loan, your lender will be willing to look at a workout with you. There's a publication from Freddie Mac, one of the big investment lenders in the country, a list of hardship reasons that I'm going to read and talk just a little bit about as we go forward here. Most of these items relate to some sort of reduction in income or increase in expenses. There's a few that don't, but we'll go through all of these. Items relating to a reduction in income, some sort of business failure, underemployment, unemployment, reduction in income, maybe your pay was cut at work, things of that nature. Anything that has affected your income and caused it to drop is a legitimate hardship. It's pretty easy to understand that. Also, if you have had to move your business out of state, or if your employer has transferred you out of state, even if the employment transfer was accompanied by an increase in income, if you have had to move due to employment or business further than 50 miles away from your home, lenders will consider that a hardship. And the same applies for military service. If you've gone out TDY or you're deployed through the military, that will also qualify as a hardship if you need to sell your home. Some of the other items, some sort of illness in your family, a borrower that has gotten sick, or another family member that you're taking care of. We see often, a family that has had to have a parent or grandparent move in with them and care for their health care needs. Anything relating to an illness, especially if that illness has caused household expenses to rise. Any sort of marital difficulties, divorce, separation, that qualifies. If your payment was an ARM, an adjustable rate mortgage, and that payment has increased. If there is some sort of property condition that is damaging the property or that needs to be repaired to keep your house habitable, that you do not have the money to cover that expense, that qualifies. So really, you can see there's a good list of items that could cause a hardship on a property. And your bank will consider any of those as you're talking with them. It's important to have a good real estate team, to have a good legal team that's helping you to draft this hardship letter and to explain your financial difficulties or health or whatever the difficulties are to your lender. Let's talk for just a minute about writing that hardship letter. I've had some people that have come to me and said, we've already drafted a hardship letter, or they tried for a loan modification and it was denied. And I asked to see their hardship letter, and it's 3 pages of great explanation of their situation. Understand that the initial person who's looking at your workout request with your bank is probably making $6 to $10 an hour and has 150 files sitting on their desk. And they're going through looking at paperwork. They want to check a box and say hardship, unemployment, done, and move on to the next file. So you want to keep your hardship letter short, concise, and to the point. I like to have my clients, as we talk and have this consultation, I keep track of what hardship reasons are. And I start the letter with a bullet point list that says, I'm talking to the bank for the following reasons, or requesting a workout for the following reasons. And then bullet point, job transfer, distant job transfer, bullet point, excessive obligations, bullet point, reduction in income, underemployment, or medical reasons or whatever. And then I do a 1 to 2, maybe 3 sentence paragraph about each of those bullet points. And we send that in. And I try to help, I try to keep that down to 1 page, something concise, short, to the point. Here's what my hardships are. And then I like to end that letter by saying either these hardships have caused me to default on my loan, or I am facing imminent default because of these hardships. And then a statement of your situation. Either I do not feel that my situation will change within the next 6 months, or simply I do not feel that my situation will change in the near future. And then a quick sentence that says, I'm requesting that you work with me on this short sale or loan modification to help me avoid imminent foreclosure and or the filing of a bankruptcy. And there's kind of some key words that have been placed in there, trigger words for the bank that they can mark down in their file and say, okay, yes, we need to work with this person. I'm Micah Olson. I'm the team leader of the Effective Agent team. If you would like to have a free consultation, call me. My phone number is 801-805-4900. We can talk about hardships, we can talk about your financial situation, we can discuss your property, and I'll help you work out a plan and figure out some of the options that may be best for you.